Hey there guys, StealthGaming here, back for another video. So today we are playing Paragon. So first of all, I apologise for the little bits of lag at the start of the game. This is basically caused by me restricting my FPS rate on fraps. Sorry, I just rearranged that as we are speaking. As you can see, we have this pause menu up at the moment. So now the pause menu is gone, you'll start to see the gameplay is more enhanced and it's more effective, I guess. So basically this game is like a Moba, so like a third-person Moba. It's currently in open beta. It's still in early stages of development. I've been playing this game for quite some time now, and at the moment I'm actually playing as a jungle hero called Chimera. Is a very effective jungle hero. So as you can see, I've just typed in there who's left lane because not many people know how to play this game yet. And the reason I'm starting this YouTube series is to raise awareness of the game, start teaching people how to play it properly. As you see, I completely pwn these guys, but it does get quite laggy. Not so much the gameplay is because I'm playing on a bigger TV than I'm usually used to. So this guy runs out the turret here, is actually in the turret. Now he's to my advantage. I can just easily just whack him and dead, pretty much. Nearly. And dead. Die finally. I just needed that one level up, because Chimera is quite weak when it comes to the early stages of the game. So it's number 1 for the heal, number 2 to start restoring mana and things. You have your level up, as you can see there's a number 1 and then loads of like blue around it. That's because I'm just about to level up to level 2. At the moment I've got the cards on auto pick. I'll explain those at a later date. I've just thought I'd keep them on auto pick just to keep the game as simple as possible. It's mainly about the positioning of the enemy characters at the moment I want you to look at. Plus the teammates I was with was quite rubbish. Another great thing about this game is it's cross-platform, so it's compatible with PS4 and PC, so PS4 and PC players can play together. So this can prove really useful, and it's a real game changer because there's not many games out there that are cross-platform. I'm not too sure if it's coming to Xbox One or not. I'd have to find out for you. So if you want to find that out, look, sorry to interrupt, but I just said push now. I'm completely trying to get this character. They're giving me too much damage. I've run out of mana and my teammate has just stood there. So I don't say anything, I don't flame, I don't do anything, I just hit him and he's like, okay, let's do this, you know. And we finally start, pushing the minions back. I wait for my mana to come back. Instead of going back to base, I just want to stay there, keep defending this turret. Level up some more just so I can play as an effective jungler. Because going in solo jungle in this game at the moment, level 1, it's actually quite hard. So for the more experienced player, this game could be a massive game changer for you. If you're a beginner, then it could be a massive game changer in MOBAs to you. So if League of Legends and things isn't your style, or Dota, then this might be because it's third person and you're actually controlling the character third person. I believe it's so much better. Everything's so 3D, the graphics are great, the hero choice, the champion choice is actually quite cool. I love this character exceptionally well. Chimera is a really effective jungler. As you can see here, we can just gank them from above, and then we're just trying to kill them, really. So I start getting more effective as the game goes through. As you can see, there's a bit of lag in the early stages of the game, which is nothing quite to worry about. I wouldn't worry about it that much. tempted for everything else, the game is really good. It's really, really good. So for those of you who do not know, this game is currently developed by Epic Games, who do the U.K engine. I'm sure they also do some stuff for Gears of War and things, but that's not the PC version. And this is the first ever made that they've ever, looked to create, and to be honest, it's doing really well. The player base for it, the fan base, it's growing slowly but rapidly. Once advertising starts for this game, I think it's gonna go. It really is, because it's one of the first third-person MOBAs which have been actioned so well. Plus, it's also cross-platform. I'm not too sure if they have any plans to bring it to their Xbox One. If they do, then they are expanding their fan base a hell of a lot. So we just gang that team member and we leave him to it. Let our enemy minions come to us. Try to trick the enemy. So cancel that off there. And then he's following me. He makes a mistake. So now I've got my teammate here to back me up. So it's actually 3v1 at the moment, so we can start pushing. However, I believe my team can push themselves, and I go back into the jungle. My role effectively there was already filled. There was no point us 3v1ing some person. These are like jungle dinosaurs. So they're quite hard to play against, the jungle dinosaurs. It might be best you teaming up with another champion, or a group of champions, just to bring these down. I would recommend these minions to go for, so that they're spotted about all over the map. Just keep going around in circles, so it reduces the hit rate. I made a mistake by not upgrading E until late into the game. Now, if you do jungle, and E plays a massive effective part in it, because every time you hit somebody, you gain health from them, rather than me just using the heal. You gain health by upgrading the E, and by pressing the E. Look, I've just done now. If you just take a quick look at it, so let's have a look. So I'm around quarter of a level now. I decided to go in about 2 or 3 seconds. Let's see. There we go. As you can see, I'm just about to use E.
An allied tower is under attack. An allied tower destroyed.
Oh wait, I'm using E for the mana. So let's see, I need help, attack left lane. So this is the thing, we have got a massive amount of people going left lane at the moment, and this is where our team makes the mistake. If somebody overextended into the enemy's jungle when I'm the jungler in the game, there's no point for him to be there. He should be there defending his lane, right there, or pushing the right lane, rather than going somewhere where a turret is clearly there and he can achieve nothing out of it. The enemy team makes a mistake here by coming onto me, so I get an assist for that kill, and then he slays me. So this is a respawn, so you can cycle around. I can card shop with G, and then change camera modes. Like I said, we'll get into the card shops a bit later, at a later date. I'll explain those once you fully understand the positioning of the game. So people are like, oh, we need help on left lane, so you go straight to left lane. And we're like, alright, so we made a mistake last time, let's not make a mistake this time. So we're nearly level 5, and let's gank these guys from above. He's dead. We're level 5. There's one of them down. This character really annoys me. This character really annoys me. Such a nice character. And then she just disappears. So instead of having her as a counter, it's like lowering him into the turret and seeing if he follows. He doesn't as of yet, but he does soon. Just keep on watching. And then we've got the Chimera there. So that is a level, I believe it's level 6. Could be mistaken, yeah, level 6, and it is teaming up against level 3. So I just assist with that kill there, and then I take this guy out here. Very low on that. He jumps off there. And then we have got another gank. And bang, bang. He's run off. Keep chasing him away. Because I've got a enemy person chasing me. I believe I can get away from these guys. I've got away.
An allied tower is under attack.
He keeps following me. He keeps running inside the turret. And there we go. That's it for him. He can stay outside the turret, and you're back to safety. So if you can just lure him back into the turret, then you know you're effectively taking health off him, of which you can use to your advantage. So it doesn't matter what lane you play. As you can see, we're pushing left lane at the moment, we're pushing right lane at the moment. We've got nobody pushing mid, so that would be a good opportunity for me to go mid. However, I don't. So I go back in the jungle now, just to give my team some leeway, so I can get that level 6. Because my main role is the jungler in this game, and you know it's effective to level up. I'm not too sure what I do here. So there we go. We take out this guy. So I'm not too sure if you guys are familiar with this game. If you are, then just bear with me. So as the role as a jungler, if you take out different characters, well, different minions and different jungle spawns across the map, then it sometimes gives you special abilities. One of them can include jungle buff, of which I will show you a demonstration in a second. So you see the shield on us at the moment, where we're like kind of like iced, and then it just exploded. Then you can use it to your advantage. So it can use it as like a health bar, and you can knock them out of place. So we're already nearly level 6. So we'll take out this bit of farm, and that should level us up to level 6. There we go, level 6. So we've got our ultimate unlocked now. There we go, there's too many team members there. However, I'll just help out just in case. Just to let my team members get away. But I do die. But I let my team members get back to base, which is the main thing. And remember, it doesn't matter if they completely obliterate me. When we've got the supports and things like that, I'd rather them obliterate me than obliterate 3 members of our team. So if you can take the distraction from, you know, 4 different players by trying to gank them from the side, you take them by surprise, and you're really good. So what we do is we unlock our level 7. What we did unlock it at level 6, but we actually activated it at level 7. You'll know why in a second. So usually I would recommend you go for a level 6 because it is a powerful one, and I should have gone for it. However, I like maxing out Q early into the game because the hack is the main thing you use. This is another jungle spot, so there's 2 of these places inside the game. So this is called River Buff. It increases your movement speed for a certain amount of time. You can see the time remaining there. At the moment we are on 15 seconds. So the time you have, you know, on this, it doesn't really matter how much you get hit, etc, etc. You know, you're still going to have this river buff. So you're still going to be able to move faster than the enemy. You're still going to be able to move faster into lanes and things. So I take out this guy here. So as you can see in the bottom left hand corner, you know, where it says 1 times like square kind of thing ready. So if I go back to base now, I will have the card ready for me when I get back, which is really good. I just wait for this little bit of mana. Double check the map on the team, and then I go in for the kill. And then we see the enemy team there. And this is the one we managed to get away from. This guy is really bad, and this is what I mean about positioning. Don't give away your position too easily. I was in the jungle there, he could have easily ganked me and killed me. And if that was me against him, and he was in this side of the jungle at the moment, and I took him by surprise, he would have been dead a long time ago. So at the moment I get into the turret, as I back myself from safety. He's level 7, he's done in Rees. So at this moment in time, I recall back to base to get my card, to restore my mana and health. I'm mana and health potions as well, which is a really good point.
Enemy tower destroyed.
So as you see, we'll jump out of the base, and that's our card. That increases damage and attack speed. So if you're new to the game, don't be worried about the cards, because it's not like League of Legends. It won't just throw you in the deep end. It gives you, you know, different options of what you can do. You can either pick them manually, or you can let the game pick them for you based on the character you chose. And don't forget, when you go back to the menu screen, you can also open chests which include different cards which can be used, you know, somewhat advantage. Which is really, really good. It's really well. It works really well in this game. Strategy is the key to success in this game.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Nope, so we see a Chimera there, and we're like, wow, you're dead. He's a level 9. We still managed to take him out. Yanking from above him. He should not be doing that, he should not be overextending. So now we're level 7. We unlock our ultimate. There we go, so our ultimate is now unlocked. So that is another jungle character which you will definitely need most of your team to defeat. So it might be best getting that a bit later in the game if you're kind of struggling to pull back and attack, defeat. You know, if you're struggling to pull back, that could be a massive game changer for the jungle role. So I run into the enemy turret down by mistake. So we finally see that the all opponent left lane. I need this little bit of jungle before I go back. Should be able to take these guys out quite easy. So now we see another opportunity here. And because I see one of my allies defeating towers, it makes me think that the enemy team is actually going to be called back to us because we're getting the towers. So do is I carry on jungle. I should do. Carry on jungle to make yourself more powerful. Don't worry about kills. You know, just keep look out for leveling up. This is the last one. As you can see, the enemies are actually back at their base. So I take out a few of these guys and I believe I see somebody. And this can be used to your massive advantage because you are taking the enemy team's farm. I mean, their jungler cannot level up unless he goes in your jungle, which means it can be used as an advantage against him, because once he's in your jungle, he's in your territory. You can do whatever you want with him. He's technically your bitch. As soon as you find him, that is. I want to know your views and opinions on it. Like, so far after you've seen the gameplay, like there's lots of different characters you can play, and one of my all-time favourites in this game is called Moba, and so he's like a ranged like mage, and he's really good. He's one of the characters you start out with, and he's one of the characters you start the tutorial with, which is really good. If you play the character on PS4, a lot of people say somewhat people have an advantage on PS4 compared to PC. PC have an advantage on somewhat compared to PS4. So this is due to other characters being easier to play on PS4 than they are on PC. And then the characters on how to play on the PS4 are easy to play on PC. So like Chimera. Chimera is quite hard to play on the PS4. He's got a lot of abilities. Sorry about that, here you go. He's got a lot of abilities which can be used to an advantage. They can massively be used to an advantage. Massively. There's no getting out of it. So it's recalled space. So for those of you who do not know, it's B to recall. If you were wondering why those flying things cut out, it's when the enemy team starts getting very close to winning the game that they do cut out. So there's no point having them there because it wouldn't be foul on the enemy team when they're pushing and your guys are just like jumping towards them every 2 seconds every time you respawn. So I realised that I have my ultimate available at the moment. So I get my gank ready and we go for this guy with the most health. We do our ultimate and we hack him to the death. And then there's another guy. She's the ice woman. She's run off. So we get that guy. Let's keep that. I'm just trying to get him. She keeps icing away. She's like the jungle counter. It's so horrible. She keeps doing it. She keeps on doing it. And it comes to this point where I actually can't get her. Because it's wasting a lot of my mana. And if I continued the fight then, she was trying to lure me into a turret of where minions could then hit me from behind. She could hit me from behind, in front, and her turret could hit me in its perimeter, which would be of massive advantage to the enemy team, because they'd kill me when I'm on a winning streak, meaning they get more gold for that. Well, I believe that is the case in the Legend. progressing more through the game now. And as you can see, it's a bit of a mix-up between who's pushing and who's not. Our team doesn't seem to be pushing as much as the other team, which gives me a bit of a dishonour in regards to lose. However, I don't give up very easily. So I see about an hour ago there, 2 guys there. 3 guys, to be quite honest. And then you've got you. I don't know if you guys saw that, but if you had a look in the jungle behind us then when we were recalling, you could see that one of the enemy team was nicking our farm, but you could have easily ganked us from behind. And this is what I mean about positioning and doing your research on the game. If you do the research on the game, you get into a good position, and you play the game and you play the character how they're meant to be played, then the game can be a massive advantage to you. I believe I play Chimera to how he's meant to be played. Obviously in this game I didn't go in the jungle that much because there wasn't as much demand for it in this game. So there's a lot of enemy team who are quite rubbish, and even a level 4 in a 1v1 with a level 6 could easily beat them. That automatically have an advantage, and this guy carries on running and he knows I can gang him from above. Doing the research into the different characters and what characters you have will also help. It'll also help in every other game you play. So if you play Overwatch, which is another game we love on this channel, then it's a bit like Bastion Cancer. So Bastion's turret against Tourbillon's turret, you know who's going to win, don't you? It's obviously going to be Bastion. So the same applies for MOBAs. In League of Legends, you don't stick a 3v3. You don't stick Blitzcrank and Yasuo and Lulu against a Misfortune. All ADCs, it's all about the role you pick, making sure you can change when you're managing a team, and having this character is so overpowered here. So he actually has 2 lives. So we finally killed this guy. There we go. Take out the minions.
Inhibitor is under attack.
See the enemy tower there? This guy's running into the tower, so I just gank him from above again, and we do that. Because he tries and attacks me, the turret's going to get him. So I get him there. I start going axes around crazy. So that was her ultimate, what she just did, and she'll be shut down in a second too. UAE to me. So this guy, even though he knows he's not really playing his character how he should be, ranged. I've already took off half of his health. I'm about to take off the other half. I'm now level 11 and he's now level 9. Got the ultimate advantage. If I really wanted to, if I was in massive danger, I could have done my ultimate on this guy already. So at the moment, I just keep running and jumping and hitting as a bit of a troll movement, just so he can guide me to his jungle. Since then, I've pushed the team back. The team's taking more positions, and we're going. We're back for a home run. So we're getting into the early stages of the game here. So the game is just about to end in a couple of minutes, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, the enemy team take one last push at us, and they successfully get past our barricade. And I have to say, we put up a good fight. We did put up a good fight. You can't see it. You put in the effort and you put in the research to this game, and if you think this game is a really good game, I'd like to know more about it, then just let us know. Let us know about what you think about the game, like what characters you prefer playing. Would you prefer playing melee, ranged, magic guys, magic girls, healers, whichever suits you. My preferred role in this game is jungle, kind of like something like League of Legends is. See, that's one of my preferred roles. So that really takes a massive focus on it. Playing Mobas before actually coming onto this game. So I just started working as a team is everything. It's not a one-man band, it's working as a team. Never overextend. We got level 12 with that one. This guy has 2 lions, if you remember. I completely forgot about this as soon as I killed him. Can't let this break from it. I landed on the sword and I died, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, this game is really fun. It's a really fun game to play. It's third person. It's a MOBA. It's practically the future. And like I said, it's developed by Epic Games and it is in open beta. So you can get this game on PSN. You can also get this game on PS. You can obviously get it on PS4. You can also get it on PC by going to Epic Games, downloading that app, and you can download the game free of charge. So as you can see, we've got defeat there, the statistics board and everything is quite cool. I came second, 8 kills, 3 deaths, 5 assists, 91 farm. So I actually got the most farm out of the whole of my team, which was really good. So as you can see on the right hand side, you've got all the different build and things. You continue. You can even have a look at how the enemy did, what build they used. Just bearing in mind this is PvP, so we're actually playing with other live players. So PvP was quite enjoyable, very enjoyable. And on that note, I believe we've actually run out of time, and I could talk about this game all night, and I really could, but I don't have the time to, and it would take me about 2 days to upload this video if I was to spend any longer speaking about it. But yeah guys, this is episode 1 of the Paragon series. So this episode is all about positioning and how important it is. It's basically to raise awareness for the game of Paragon. It's a really good game. I really think a lot of people more should play it, especially MOBA orientated players, because I feel like that's what the game is lacking at the moment. If you guys have any further questions or would like to ask me anything, you can tweet me at StealthGamingU.K. You can also comment in the YouTube box, so the YouTube comments. If you'd like to like the video and share it with any of your friends and family, or either get back to us about what we could potentially change for you to like this in the future, that would be perfect. And just in case you ever want to be updated on all of our newest content, if you press the subscribe button, you will get a notification every time we upload a video, meaning you can watch it before anybody else does. Not only that, but our schedule is pretty tight at the moment. We're hoping for a new video every Tuesday, and then what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to change it to about every 2 days, 2 days a week, and then 3 days a week. So 2 days a week for 2 weeks, and then 3 days a week for the rest of the 2 weeks, and so on and continuous. So even bank holidays, Christmas Day and things like that, they won't change that. There will be an upload on a different game, which is really nice. yeah guys, it's been fun making the video, it's been really fun editing it, and I'm adding the voice commentary and talking about the game I love. Hopefully you guys can share your experiences with me. So this is StealthGamingU.K. My name is Kieran. Have a great weekend.